Shalom. Shalom and welcome. This is Quick Words, things to consider during end times. It is a series of messages addressed to those who seek to do the will of the Almighty Father. Yahuah is his true name, and who have come to accept Yahusha as Messiah, or as some may say, our Mashiach. It is a message specifically to those who will be among the ranks of the 144,000 in multitude, mentioned in Revelations chapter 7 and 14. If you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Symmanayah, and today is April 10th, 2014. This segment of Quick Words is entitled Walking Contradictions. Walking Contradictions. My brothers and sisters, how many of us have taken a moment to reflect on anything we say or do? How many of us have measured our actions against the very words we say? Have we pondered? Have we prayed? Have we sought the Spirit of Yahusha to examine ourselves? Have we taken offense to the need of getting our house in order during these last days, these end times? Who knew that any of the children of the Most High Father would have been in their prospective positions before the orders came to be? I have witnessed the ease of talking about others or talking about expectations, but when the realities of the obedient are before us, we kick against righteousness. As long as we are talking about others and not ourselves, fellowship seems to be welcome, and among the assemblies and camps, we talk, we chatter, we share what we've read. But when the subject of obedience or the word obey or discipline comes, we tend to shy away or disregard or dismiss what the Spirit of Yahusha is saying. We say we believe scriptures. We say we serve the Almighty One, Yahuah. Again, but for some reason, we acknowledge our own independent freedoms above paying attention to what the Spirit of Yahusha is saying to us. For some reason, we fail to acknowledge Yahusha as our Messiah, a living Savior, teaching us, guiding us, bringing things to remembrance. There's no doubt we believe in the Almighty Father. There's no doubt that believers believe that He is more powerful than anyone or anything. Many teachings, practices, and behaviors have been formed based on individuals and leaders' interpretations in scriptures. But when it comes to the word reproof, discipline, right rulings, judgment, and wrath, we are quick to say those who are being obedient to the Spirit of Yahusha are not humble. They should have done it another way because our feelings are hurt, or we just don't like the way they did it. We're quick to dismiss and criticize the way the delivery came. We fail to realize that sometimes a word is given and the flesh will stick its head out. So we're more so focused on how it was done by the flesh than listening to the words, listening to the message, and getting beyond the battle of the flesh. Let us hear what the words say and weigh the words and weigh the message. Let us witness the life in the words. True, it is important that we should be balanced. Our actions should be managed. But scriptures inform us that the flesh will war against the spirit. Let us be able to cut through all distractions and get to the message that is being said. I submit to you, my brothers and sisters, when it comes to reproof and discipline, judgment and wrath, all too often we are quick to dismiss it. It appears that the majority believe love cannot be present during these times. The reality is, my brothers and sisters, many are walking contradictions with the majority unaware. Yes, we say one thing, we do another. We do one thing, we say another. We underestimate the power of righteous discernment, and we move about day to day thinking we are getting away with something or thinking we are doing our own thing, so to speak. Soon and very soon, this will be brought to an end. We say we believe the following verses, but fail to take time to ask ourselves, what will be the characteristics of these words? Allow me to read these verses that I'm referencing. Jeremiah 23:3. Therefore I shall gather the remnant of my flock out of all the lands where I've driven them, and shall bring them back to their fold, and they shall bear and increase. How many of us ask, how will that come to be? When? Who will lead? What resources will be available? When will this come to be? How? When? Where? Where will we go? With whom? What methods will be used to make this come to pass? We fail to ask those questions. We fail to look towards living guidance to see what is so ordered by the Spirit of the Most High. John 16:13 said, but when he comes, the Spirit of truth, he shall guide you into all. For he shall not speak up from himself, but whatever he hears, he shall speak, and he shall announce to you what is to come. How many of us ask, how will we be guided? How will we know what's true? Who is he listening to? Could this be related to John 14:24, which reads, he who does not love me does not guard my words, and the words which you hear is not mine, but of the Father who sent me. Matthew 24:7 says, for a nation shall rise against nation and reign against reign, and there shall be scarcities of food, deadly diseases, and earthquake in places. More questions. What will these things resemble? What will scarcities of food resemble? What will cause it? Could it be the rising drought? Deadly diseases. What will cause it? Could it be the lack of water, the lack of food, bring sickness? What will bring about the earthquakes? Could it be our neglect of the planet? Could global warming or climate change contribute to these factors? Are these factors necessary for bringing about end time fulfillment? Revelations chapter 6 verse 8 read, and I looked and saw a pale horse, and he who sat on it had the name of Death, and the grave followed with him, and authority was given to them over a fourth of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and by the beasts of the earth. How many people have asked the question? When it talks about the beasts of the earth, I've heard people interpret this to say that's talking about the machines, the tanks, and guns, and armored vehicles, and so forth. Could it not be that in drought and famine, when food and water become scarce, that the beasts of the earth begin to seek out food, and wherever they see food, they will follow the food source? Could it not be that wild animals could begin to attack us in desperation? But notice it says death. And it talked about authority given over a fourth of the earth. If you read Revelation 9:18, it reads, a third of mankind was killed by these three plagues, by the fire and the smoke and the sulfur which came out of their mouths. So we got a fourth and we have a third, one dealing with the seals, one dealing with the trumpet. How many have asked the question, where will the children of obedience be? Where will be those who are not appointed to the wrath of Elohim? Where will we be? Could it be representative of the 144,000 in multitude? How many have asked the question during these times described in Revelation 6:8 and 9:18? How soon will these things come to be? My brothers and sisters, I submit to you, how many times are a must. It is a requirement, and it is ordered by the Almighty Father through a set-apart Spirit sent in Yahusha's name. We will come to witness all that is promised. I am compelled to believe it will happen during our lifetime. Yes, we have entered into end times. Who is able to discern the need to come away from demonstrating characteristics that are reflective of walking contradiction? Who is ready to seek out balance where our words and our actions line up with scriptures that are made alive by our Messiah? Who is ready to take up the banner and forge into unity? Those who have been designated to fulfill scriptures. And allow me to say this. I say designated because the plan is described in scriptures. Therefore, these words will be fulfilled. Let me state it again. Those who have been designated to fulfill scriptures will demonstrate what it means to get our house in order. The refining process is working. It is working and in motion as this message is presented. No one who is called, chosen, or designated to receive breath or heartbeat and more will be omitted from this process, save those who can be called the children of rebellion. These are man's final steps. True Yahuah will emerge. We will be surprised, for extraordinary and phenomenal events will come to be. And the time will come when we will no longer be walking contradictions, those that will be among the ranks of the children of obedience. Walking contradictions will cease among the children of the Most High. There will be balance and unity will be established. The final exodus is near. Choose wisely each step, my brothers and sisters. Until next time, stay tuned as this series, Quick Words, continues. Shalom, shalom, shalom.